Abusive Fat Mario just rated with 7 viewers.
I got a raid already! I got a raid already! There's a raid in here already! What is going on? Just kidding, we knew this was gonna happen. Hey guys, we're playing this thing. It just came out. But the funny thing is, you get to see my new raid animation, which is going to be very appropriate. So please enjoy. Yusuf, don't leave yet. I need you to check out this raid animation, okay? Are you there? Can you hear me? Are you within earshot? I think you'll appreciate this the most. Are you ready? Brand new raid animation. Brand new for this stream. Let's go.
I got this girl and she wants me to duke her. I told her I'll come scoop her around 8. She said, that sounds great. Shorty girl's a trooper. No matter what I need her to do, she be like, on his own throne, the boss like King Cooper. On the microphone, he crossed the ring. Average MCs is like a TV blooper. MF Doom, he's like DB Cooper.
And now we're playing Mario. So I just installed this thing. I'm hoping that this between the skate sound effects and the Mario N64 sound effects will be fine, but you never know. So far, it hasn't been an issue, so I think we'll be okay. Anyway, this just came out, Super Mario Bros. Remastered. I was really super concerned that Nintendo was gonna like end the exactly like a Nintendo will sue type situation, since they've been going nuts lately. And since yesterday was the 40th anniversary of this game, I believe, I figured I'd play this. So I'm just gonna play this, maybe check out some of the extra modes. I've never played this on stream before, and I figured, well, if I'm gonna play it, I might as well do like the brand new Super Remastered everything, right? Yeah, you need to get it like immediately. Came out yesterday, so you need to get it like now. This comes with, as long as you have the ROM, you can do the original Super Mario Brothers. This is the Japanese box art. Lost Levels, which is, we got that later. It was Super Mario Brothers 2. Special, which is its own little thing. The Nippon All Night thing, which is like some sort of collaboration between a radio show and the game. And then people can make their own maps, Mario Maker style, and they can upload them online and you can download them. So once you're done with the main games, you can go through and download more maps, more stages. Then when you play the main story, which is what I'm going to do, you can do that, but then there's challenges. The challenges are You and Boo in the challenge hunt. You and Boo is actually a thing that got ported from the Game Boy Color. Yeah, all you need is just a basic Super Mario Brothers 1 ROM. And it's cool that they got the Game Boy Color edition on there. Likewise, there's other stuff. Anyway, I'm probably just going to do a story and then I'll putz around with the other ones for a bit. You can also, they have new characters. Luigi has his floaty jump. Toad, I think, is, I don't know. There's differences between Toad and Toadette, but I'm just going to stick with Mario for now. And I already beat the first stage. I might want to, like, I wonder if I can start over. I guess I can't. Yeah, I can't do it, so we're just going to do it. But yeah, so yeah, it kind of skirts it, but that hasn't stopped Mario. That hasn't stopped Nintendo before. Nintendo is more than happy to stop any types of projects like these. This is technically a mod. Yeah, it's a program that you download that a person worked on, and then you have to have the ROM in order to authenticate it. In so many words. I could go up there. I'm gonna grab the 1-up. I hope so. No guarantees. So the funny thing is, I'm playing with a Sega Genesis controller because I couldn't get my my USB NES controller to work. So I'm kind of I'm having fun playing this on the superior D-pad that a Sega Genesis controller has. I feel like I'm not going fast enough. Okay. So as long as what now? It doesn't involve summoning and fighting a monster, will be okay? Yeah, I suppose. Also, yeah, this game has checkpoints. Like I think the checkpoints are based on The Game Boy Color version. This is like a combination of like every single version of Mario Brothers you may have encountered in your life, which is cool. They took a lot of like special tweaks and things to make it cool. Also, as far as I could tell, you can still do the same like wall warp thing. I'm not gonna, but you could. Should I get extra lives? I'm gonna go for extra lives. Let's see if I can get some extra lives. Oh, they have the different music. They have the Super Mario Maker music. Look at that. I probably really should just play through every single stage, huh? Just to see what they did. They're wearing Christmas hats. That's cute. Here's a 1-up. Yep. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I played this game a lot as a kid. I'm roughly the same age as this game. This game's a little older than me. Mappy said he's exactly the same age as this game, which I believe. Man's old. You're playing as Toad? So yeah, I like I said, I had to use my M30 Genesis controller to play on D-pad. I was trying a bunch of different controllers. My NES style controller wasn't working. I could like navigate the menus and stuff, so I could pick stuff, but I couldn't play. I couldn't move the character when I got into the game for some reason. Which shouldn't be the case, but you know. Oh shoot, I messed up. No! Alright, whatever. You're playing as Toad? Cool. I don't know. Apparently this game was built in Godot. Oh shoot, no, come back. I messed up. Alright, let's try it again. This game was built in Godot, or this hack was built in Godot. What would you even call it? A remaster? I guess remaster is still relevant. For those who don't know, I'm trying to do a trick with the turtles at the end and see if I can get a bunch of extra lives, which I should be able to in theory. Oh wow, it actually knocked me off the thing. It's one of the oldest tricks in the book. If I can do it. It's been a while since I've done it. I think what this thing is missing, I'm telling you, man, like it's a combination of every single possible port of the game, of the original game, not the NES version, or I'm sorry, not the Super NES version, but everything up to that point. What? Does it not work? I'm about to get mad, brother. If they remove the ability for that to work, I'm gonna be very disappointed. I'm just hoping that I just did it wrong. There we go. Yeah, this guy's like going after me. I guess that's one of the dangers of playing with widescreen. Alright, we're gonna skip the sky portion here. Let's get straight to the end. The physics mostly feel alright. I don't know how many of you guys have played like the original game. I don't know. Oh, you can skip the death animation apparently. I just hit the button real quick and it like skipped over really fast. Yeah, that's useful. All right. I don't know if I can do it on this version of the game. I'm trying to do the turtle trick so I can get unlimited 1-ups here, but doesn't seem to be triggering the way I remember it, which is unfortunate because you know, you kind of need those 1-ups. I am playing with Mario. almost would have had a one up right there just from points alone. I guess if I just hold the button. Okay, I'm holding the button. That's the difference. You have to hold the button to do it. It wasn't that way on the original NES. In the original NES, you could just like set it up and go to town. But on this version, as long as you jump at the right angle and hold the jump button, it'll allow you to keep jumping like this. So, oldest trick in the book, everybody. Welcome to Mario Brothers. Basically, I'm gonna do this until I run out of time, and then play through as much of the game as I can. Hey, it ain't a race, Mappy. I'm not trying to race, I'm trying to check out these stages. I kind of feel bad, I probably should have played through stage 2 just so I could see what they did on stage 2. I'm regretting not doing that. Hopefully, if they'd set this up like they did the GBC version, you should be able to like go in and pick stages and play the ones you haven't cleared. So if that's the case, I'll probably go back and do that. But I'll do this. I'll let the clock run out and then make a healthy set of lives, and I'll finish the stage. There's a couple spots where you can do this, but this is like the best spot to do it because you can do it pretty early and then load up on lives for the rest of the game. Yeah, the physics are a little different, but it's okay. It's mainly the same. And time's up. Alright, let's see how many we got. We got crown lives. So crown just means that I overflowed. I went above the 99 that are visible. I keep sliding up against that thing. So there you go. You can tell your mama about how Cyber got crown lives on stream. You can try this at home too. Yeah, the physics seems a little bit different from what I'm expecting. Like the coins and stuff pop out of the boxes a little bit differently. But for the most part, it feels pretty much the same. A little floaty, like a little bit on the floaty side. Not too bad otherwise. Yeah, you feel that too, right, Mappy? They may have been trying to like copy the Mario Maker physics a bit, which, you know, it's not. Mario Maker isn't a bad version of the game. Oh, didn't get the one firework I was owed. So yeah, once you die, you can hit the button to like skip the death screen, which is kind of useful. So what I'm thinking, so according to them, the reason why you need the SMB1 ROM is that it pulls assets from that ROM, according to them. But I feel like the majority of this game is in the download. And the ROM is just an excuse to say like, oh, we didn't include the original game in the hardware, so we're legally safe or whatever. I feel like if you started digging into like the engine for this thing, it probably would be very apparent that they just basically put the whole thing in there. Oh, that's cool. Oh shoot. Oh no! I was admiring the background, the embers. Oh man. It's a good thing I have crown lives. Are you kidding me, dude? Alright, alright. Let's just stop putzing around and get a move on. Spooky, have you played Mario Brothers? I'm not gonna assume anything about your gaming history. I just recently tackled Second Quest, No Goombas, All Beatles. Like here? Like on this thing, or just in general? Second Quest is fun. Ooh! We're in a forest. Yeah, it's pulling the music from Mario Maker. Yeah, see, I don't know how they could legally say that this has no assets from Nintendo, because it's clear that they pulled all the music. Right? Like, you can't just do that. Unless they're claiming that they're using the engine of the SMB1 ROM and the samples and things to recreate the music of Super Mario Maker, which I guess would not be inconceivable, but it is kind of wild to say that, you know, that you need that one ROM. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what's up? Hey, thanks, Spiral Stigma. Appreciate you for the follow. See, I know that song, and it's from another version of Mario Brothers. They really are just trying to pull from like everything, I guess. It kind of makes it cool. I was gonna go for fireworks, but so to get fireworks, you need 6, 3, and 1. It is. It always is. Nintendo does not wait. Nintendo does not wait. So if you don't grab this like ASAP, it might not be up tomorrow. Nintendo is like incredibly like, oh yeah, right. Nintendo's incredibly I was gonna say judicious, but no, that's not the word I'm looking for. It's judicious. They're incredibly litigious is the word I was looking for. There's a box here with coins somewhere. There it is. Yeah, I was gonna say there's a bunch of stuff, Mappy, to unlock. I was looking at the menu earlier. Like there is a ton. This really is a love letter. It's a love letter to a game that Nintendo probably won't make. Would never consider making. Alright, so you can do that at least. That's good. I'm not going to take the warp. I think I want to see the majority of the game, so I'm just going to keep going. I could warp to the end of the game, like from there, like how Mappy was doing, but I think I'm preferring to... I want to see what's going on. Nintendo goes after people even when they shouldn't. They go so far as to be the fun police when you're enjoying the game. Yeah, I mean, yes. But to be fair, I'm not even trying to be fair to Nintendo. I'm saying to be fair to history. Nintendo has been incredibly litigious, like forever, because their IP is like the only thing that they got, and I'm not surprised that even now, even today, they're very crazy about what they're doing. All right, I'm about to ban you, Mappy, because I don't want spoilers in my stream. All right, thank you. No spoilers, brother. You know the rules. You saw them when you came in. But I will play in a bit. After I get through this. I feel bad I didn't play level 2 at all. I didn't get a chance to see what they did on level 2. But yeah, the same as like another Metroid 2 remake. Like technically there are ways to find it now, but like they clapped that pretty quick. AM2R. They clapped they haven't yet clapped the decompilation projects, like the Star Fox decomp and the Mario Kart one. The Mario Kart one is called like Spaghetti Kart. What's Nippon anywho? So Nippon All Night in Japan on the Famicom, Nintendo did a collaboration with a Japanese radio station, and one of the prizes that they had for like some sort of event, some sort of thing that they were doing, like some sort of promotion, was a hack. I mean, I get it's basically a hack. It's a custom-made version of the first game using the face of like one of the radio hosts, and that's what that is. It was a very limited cart. It was given away very, very. I think it was like a Fuji TV / radio thing, and it was All Night Nippon was the name of the show. And so yeah, some people got that cart, and then they were able to dump it. And so that on here is a recreation of that original version, except according to what Mappy spoiled, they have additional features unique to that version of the game. Also, Joe, what's up, man? This is Super Mario Brothers Remastered. As you may have heard, Super Mario Brothers turned 40 yesterday, and a fan had been working on a remake of the game, and this is like a pretty cohesive remake of almost every version of Mario Brothers, including aspects of like the Game Boy Color Super Mario Brothers Deluxe. You're talking the NES versions, the All Night Nippon version that we were just talking about, and then like they added a bunch of other stuff, like challenges, combo challenges. They added Boo and You from the Game Boy Color version, which is pretty cool. If you ever played the Super Mario Brothers Deluxe on Game Boy Color, there was like a little race mode where you can race against Boo. It's like what Nintendo should have done, but they didn't for the anniversary. Instead, they announced the sequel to the Mario Brothers movie that nobody cares about, the Super Mario Galaxy, and now they're charging $80 for what? For 2 old games. But like even the settings, you can play in full screen, you can play borderless. You can play 4x3 if you really want to. You have some basic rendering and scaling things. You can make the HUD centered or stretched. Kind of see on the top. And then they have like they have a bunch of languages. If you care about that. I am playing on D-pad. Yeah, currently I'm playing. Like I said, I'm playing with an M30 8-bit Do controller. The controls seem a little funky, but I am using a D-pad right now. You can also import texture packs. I saw another dude playing as Garfield. Whatever floats your boat. Yeah, that's cool. And at the top of the stream, Joe, I was showing off. They have different modes for. They have the original game. They have the Lost Levels, aka Super Mario Brothers 2. They have Mario Brothers Special. They have All Night Nippon built in, and then they have a download thing. And the download thing is cool because people can make their own maps similar to Mario Maker, and then you'll be able to download from whatever server that this guy has set up. So once you're done with like the base game, you can just keep playing, because other people are for as long as Nintendo doesn't clap them, you could download custom maps and things for the foreseeable future. So I do appreciate that they took like all the Mario Maker stuff and then turned it and repaletized like the other levels, so you can play, you know, thematic levels that don't just have the same palette throughout the whole game. 231 hours of OCR in my collection. Have all the albums they released earlier this year, as well as the 4000 collection. Some duplicates, but I wasn't gonna dig through. Yeah, don't do that. Music's music, man. Shoot, I knew that was gonna happen. There's gotta be another flower here somewhere, right? I'll take a star. There you go. It's a Mario. I'm sorry, Dirt Sonic. This is your mortal enemy. Mario's clapping all sorts of cheeks today. I gotta catch them all. Gotta DMCA them all. Yeah, this is really cool. I saw a trailer for this like a week ago, and I was thinking to myself, okay, these guys waited on purpose to announce that this was coming at all, and I appreciate it, because if they had announced this earlier, like the Twitter algorithm showed it to me. It was like, by the way, so there's two things going on. There's one, Mario sucks in the Olympics. There's one where that's a Super Mario World hack, but it's in beta. And that one has a bunch of similar like situations that this one's gonna have, but it's not complete yet. They added a bunch of additional attacks and stuff. I was going to show that one off, but then about a week ago, they got the developer of this game shared a video on Twitter, and it was like, yeah, Super Mario Remastered, it's coming out on the 15th. And I was like, man, if you had like, again, I was thinking to myself, if they had announced that like a month in advance, Nintendo would have been like ready day one to send them a cease and desist. So I'm glad they waited, which gave us enough time to like actually grab it. But we'll see what happens. Like, oh man, come on, brother. We'll see what happens. Yeah, the background effects are really cool. Like it's really neat. They put in a lot of effort into making the thing look cool. It's fine. It's okay. I think it doesn't matter which side I go. Oh shoot. And you can, again, once you die, you can just press the button. It'll like automatically take you forward. I need that mushroom. There we go. Let's go on the bottom instead. It's good. Well, you won't be able to use it for like speedrunning unless they make a new category for just remastered, I suppose. Pretty sure there's like a secret block around here in one of these spots. Maybe it's in that little divot up here. Up here, maybe? They always hide. Oh, what? Whoops. I didn't know that was a thing. It went straight for me. So that's new. That didn't happen in the original game. It got me good, man. I never understood what like the upper platforms were. Like, someone's gonna go through the trouble of like trying to go up and around Bowser. Like, come on, man. What's the point? Yeah, I'm pretty sure World 2 had a water stage. I kind of wanted to see what they did with the water stages. That's so cool, man. You nerd. Oh, come on. Yeah, I have King Lives. Thanks for noticing. Crown him out of life. I did the 1-up trick earlier. You know the 1-up trick. The infamous 1-up trick. King Koopa got nothing on King Lives. Are you familiar with the 1-up trick there, Sonic? If not, rewind the VOD. They kind of changed how it works on this version of the game. But you can still do it on here, which is cool. I know where that song... I've heard the song before, obviously, but I don't remember which Mario game it's on. Anybody remember which Mario game this song is from originally? Yeah, I did the shell jump thing. I demonstrated the mechanics of that, so that was cool. Is it Mario Paint? Is that really from Mario Paint? I don't think it was from Mario Paint. Dude, now I'm curious. Did they like pull the music, like the ROM, like? Did they pull the ROM sound effects and like remade the music using the actual Mario engine? I can't imagine that they did. Maybe they did. I don't know. I'm curious as to how this guy did that. For those who don't know, the Super Mario Bros. 1 ROM is very small. Like it's just a couple kilobytes. It's not a big game whatsoever. It's like the default minimum size for an NES cart. So I don't know what assets they pulled to make this thing work, but I can't tell if it's an excuse to say please don't copyright strike me, or you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the game here? What's the goal? They're trying to do some legal trickery to get around it. The transparent clouds are cool too. Oh shoot. I slid off, brother. Come on. This is why I carry that crown in my back pocket. I ain't never gonna run out of lives. You friggin' idiot. You heard that the last Direct was pretty expensive. Yes. Oh, I should mention, I'm not like a Nintendo streamer or something like that. Don't get it twisted. I've chosen to not support Nintendo this generation because of the stuff that they're doing in terms of pricing and like affecting the market and everything else, and also like practices like re-releasing a game for $40 with like without any appreciable differences from the original, and then also people who had previously purchased that version of that game have to like spend even more to get the other one. So yeah, I'm not buying a Switch 2. I'm not buying any more games. I have a Switch. That was the last console I bought, but before, I'm not gonna buy anything this gen. I'm fed up with their practices, and like all the, you know, again, they're within their rights to protect their copyright, but like the concept of trying to copyright the idea of summoning a monster was egregious at best. Like it's just ridiculous, the whole situation. And yeah, okay. You know, they're kind of specific about the wording, and they're trying to protect their Pokemon brand, especially since Power World came for their lunch, you know, earlier. But like even then, like I can't in good conscience support their nonsense. And so I felt like, okay, well, what if I just play something old? Let me go back in time, and then Super Mario Remastered came out, and I was like, okay, that's good timing. So we're gonna showcase what a Nintendo from years past might have done in celebration of the 40th anniversary by playing this game on stream. And it's like, you know, the NES, I think the NES was like my first console. I'm trying to think if that's true, and I believe it is. Because it wasn't even my console necessarily. It was a console that my dad had purchased, and I played the most of it, right? At the time. NES came out the year I was born in America. And when I got old enough to play it, which probably would have been like 4 or 5 years old, that's where I got in most of my my NES game time. I am, isn't that crazy? Exactly. Last console you bought from Nintendo was a Wii. The games aren't quite high. Yeah, so like that's a good point. They do what feels like the bare minimum to release a viable product. In fact, there's a term for that. It's called the minimum viable product. Sometimes they go extra. Sometimes they go weird. Sometimes they do special things for the fans. But in general, their goal is and always has been minimal viable product, because they're just trying to get. They know that their fans are going to buy the games. Like it's a foregone conclusion. If people want to purchase the freaking game, what you know, like why are they at all obligated to go extra on the game? You know what I'm saying? Like they have no reason to. So because of this, that leads to, like, even though they have very talented programmers and they can make miracles on some games, they can, you know, the Switch is like really underpowered hardware, but they can make really good 60, if they choose to, they can make 60 FPS games, really well optimized things. You know, great, fantastic, but they don't always do that. And Pokemon, yes, Pokemon's a freaking prime example. What do you want to say, Drew, so far? I just saw you pop in. What's up? Welcome in. But yeah, like they're charging everything, and like the Virtual Boy thing, like it's ridiculous. Like I can't understand what they're doing nowadays, and it's ridiculous. What kind of literacy is this? We're talking about how Nintendo used to be good. I think Vector probably would fit in perfectly in this conversation that we're having. You came in at just the right time. I'm sitting here complaining about how Nintendo's charging way too much stuff for their games nowadays. We got the fireworks, baby. Yeah, they're dog water. Pokemon games are dog water, and they like, again, they have no reason. They have no reason to make them any better. Literally, like it sucks. It sucks that they're doing that, and I hate that they're doing it, and that's why I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna buy anything from them. I'm done purchasing stuff from them. There was a time where I was like, yeah, okay, great. You guys made some pretty cool games, and I want to check them out. But like, yes, they're cooked. They're cooked, brother. It's over. That's why we're playing fan-made remakes using pirated ROMs as a key to play the original game to celebrate the 40th anniversary. You lost Wii Store games. When the system died, I had to get a new one. Poof. Can't use the transfer. Really? They couldn't help you transfer that stuff? You couldn't like copy it or re-download it or whatever? Are you serious? That's horrible. Why would they do that? But yeah, Switch 2, the funny thing about the Switch 2 is that people had been complaining that they wanted a Switch 2 forever, and then the Switch 2 came out, and then people realized they didn't want it. I think it's the funniest thing. People were clamoring, we need a Switch 2. We need better hardware to play our games. Please release it. It comes out, and then like nobody wants it. People are complaining there's no games and everything else. Here's a version of Metroid where you can ride a motorcycle in a big empty open world. That'll be $100. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Remember the Virtual Boy? Somebody said the funniest thing on Twitter. It was the release of that Virtual Boy accessory is tantamount, or it's very similar to like when they put Sonic, when they put Morbius in theaters for the second time. That's what this Virtual Boy like release is. It's Morbius in the theaters a second time. Igoof says, I don't know, man. I've seen it happen a bit now and then. Windows doing Windows. Oh, you're having issues typing. I'm sorry. Drewsform. Before I heckle, I should be cool. You're not being serious. You're protesting Nintendo by playing. Yes, I am. Exactly. I'm playing a game from when they were better. That's kind of my point. This was back in the day, and a fan made this. A fan took the original. Supposedly, I can't speak to how they accomplished what we're playing right now, but they require the NES ROM, so I'm assuming they're pulling assets from the NES ROM as a means to like get around copyright issues. But yeah, I'm pirating Mario in so many words, and I'm using what this guy released. The developer who made this released it yesterday. It's like they have a Windows version and a Linux version, but it's basically Super Mario Brothers Remastered. So you're taking that original ROM and they're making a whole bunch of extra things and stuff. It's free. You don't have to pay for it. Obviously, I'm not spending money to get to this point. But it's cool because it's like a celebration. It's what Nintendo probably should have done, but they haven't. And like I was saying, what they're doing is charging $40 for two individual Mario Galaxy games, and you can quote unquote save money if you buy them together for $70, which is insane to me. But nah, dog. You know, I used to play this game when I was a kid. I enjoyed it. It was fun. I don't remember the route. Okay, I hope that was it. All right, good. Bottom? Ah, I got it wrong. Yeah, it's neat. It's a pretty cool effect. I think I have to stay center and then I have to go up. Okay, I got it. That was it. Yeah, all the little extras on this thing is pretty nice. Nice touches. They did palette swaps for a lot of the stages too. They put music from Mario Maker on those stages to give them a different theme. It's not all just the same palettes over and over again. It's pretty cool. Again, this is probably what Nintendo should have done, right? But the fans are doing it. And I was saying at the top of the stream, they're going to get clapped. There's no way Nintendo's going to let this abide. Someone's getting a cease and desist letter. It ain't going to be me. That's why I'm enjoying it while it lasts, knowing full well that Nintendo is gonna do their worst. I think there was isn't there like an item here? I think there's an item there, like in between those two pipes. They wait for someone to make something cool, see if there's a market. If there is, they'll just sue them and make the same product official. Yeah, you're right. You are correct. They've done that more than once. Oh shoot, wrong way. I think the button tap thing to skip the quote unquote loading screen before is ingenious. And it makes me wonder why Nintendo hadn't done that on their own game from the beginning. I don't have to sit around and wait for the screen to load. I need a mushroom. Is there? I don't think there's a mushroom in here. I thought there was, but I guess not. Alright, let's try that again. There is a star here if I hit the secret block. Yeah. I thought there was a star. I guess not. I'm almost certain there's a star there, but I'm not big, so I'm not gonna tempt fate. That's the star. There you go. That's what I was remembering. I remember the first time I ran over that little single block thing, man, that freaking, as a kid, I got psyched out so hard. I was like, oh no, how am I supposed to get past that leap of faith? It's so impossible. And I realized it's like, they just perfectly spaced it so you could just jump it without any issue or at all. It's one of those like real, like, it's like learning to dive in a pool or whatever, right? You just like, let go of your inhibitions and just do it, all right? I'm dead. I think it's depressing when people pour their time into love letters. So okay, again, technically speaking, Nintendo is allowed to do that. You know, it's their property, it's their game, it's their copyright. You know, they don't want people like sullying their brand and releasing subpar stuff. But like, that's the whole point, right? This ain't like, if you saw this, you would think to yourself, this is like a legit game, but like in a good way, because this looks incredible. Like, this seems like an appropriate celebration of the 40th anniversary of the original game. And I'm just playing the original game. I'm playing the quote-unquote remastered version, but like, this game has like a ton of other stuff like included with it. I'm glad that Jova agrees, because it freaked me out a lot. So it's like, yeah, man, it's nuts. And then like Sega they tend to be pretty cool about people doing fan things. And in fact, they've hired fans in the past. Nintendo would never hire that man. Hire that man, Nintendo. He made the Unreal Tournament 3 demo of Mario 64. Nintendo ain't never doing that, brother. Not happening. Flagpole glitch will bullet build, yeah, to get underneath it. Genesis did what Nintendo doesn't. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, I'm okay playing, like, you know, games like this. They're nostalgic, neat. Oh shoot, I saw that one coming. I don't know if you guys noticed, there's like a subtle shadow behind everything, so it kind of gives it like a bit more depth. Really, it's just a couple pixels offset from like the original item or whatever, but everything has like a little fake little shadow to give it some depth to it. So that was kind of a neat little visual gimmick. Oh god, stop it! One of these has a mushroom. Okay, yeah, I figured. The thing about these later stages is that they don't give you a whole lot of time to putz around the timer. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm gonna get to the end. I've actually never done that. I know the glitch you're talking about, Jova. I've never been able to do it myself. I've seen it 100 times, but I've tried doing it and I can't nail the timing. And I kind of said it earlier, but like the physics on this game feel a little floatier than normal. I believe that they were using Mario Maker as, oh shoot, that's right. They were using Mario Maker as the basis of their design, I think. At least it feels that way. Mappy Man was in here earlier, and I think he mainly agrees with what I was saying. That's kind of nice. They like stopped the scrolling. Is that right? That's different. So I guess you can't loop. It would have been that one, right? Okay. This one I gotta get up top there. Oh shoot. Pretty sure there's like a secret block or something. There it is. Underwater? No, not yet. Although technically speaking, you can kick off the. Can you do that on here? Can you do like the kickoff thing? Kick off like geometry that you shouldn't be able to? Yeah. I'm old. I have a feeling that I probably have more lives than I need. Can I even like I think I just have crown lives. You do the glitch and they just give you crown lives. Normally there would be like some kind of goofy like graphic. So on the original game, like the NES version, if you do that trick and get a bunch of extra lives, what actually happens is the numbers start to get replaced with stuff that's on out of the palette range for like the numbers. So you get like just random graphical glitches, and then one of them is a crown because it's like it's used somewhere else, right? So now, yeah, exactly. I think Jova said as whatever they did on this version of the game, they just sort of cleaned it up so it doesn't look like graphical garbage. Oh, I screwed up. I don't like that it stops because it's messing with my muscle memory. So for those who don't know, in this original puzzle, you were supposed to go down some specific pipes in order to find the actual exit. But the game will otherwise just loop and keep moving. And here they stop it so that it doesn't loop forever, I'm guessing. Alright, this is where I'm supposed to be. It's all intended. Reading memory outside of range is definitely intended. I don't even have a mushroom. I got nothing. This guy's gonna kill me. Oh my god. And there's no checkpoints on these stages either, is there? I don't remember if there's a hidden mushroom anywhere in this castle, and I think I'm worse for it. There's not, right? Okay, so I just have to deal, I guess. I had a power up and I screwed it up. Some people are like good enough to like jump off the, like, you can like jump on the pixel and like jump off, but like it looks like a wall kick, but it's not quite a wall kick. It's but that's definitely what it looks like. The trick with the bloopers is, as long as you don't jump up, they can never touch you. Yeah, it's effectively a wall jump, but the idea is that you have to like jump on the tile, like on the specific tile. This is gonna be a problem. All right, maybe not. Bye. That works. I'll take it. Your quest is over. Presents you a new quest. Extra content has been unlocked. Download the new DLC. You unlocked a new costume. So yeah, this is remastered. Pretty cool, huh? Joe Mama. There we go. HD TV. Hot Cross Bun, Diamond Lock Productions. There we go, man. Deep, 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 deep. Hammer Bow was more of a threat than, yeah, it really was. I said your Dreamcast avatar is cute. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hey, look, Ian beta tested this game. John the Jeff. Engineer Breadman? What the heck? Level Share Square. Nintendo. Thanks, Nintendo. Made with Godot. There you go. Oh, that's what's up. Thank you for playing, Happy Face. Cease and desist. I like this little remix of this song. Popping off on the solo, baby. Made with Larman. I kind of want to check out Boo and You. Boo and You was a thing I played a lot on the Game Boy Color version. Alright, so let's see. Press any to skip. Your princess is. There's achievements. We got achievements, baby. Finish Lost Levels. Finish Special. Finish All Night Nippon. There's a challenge hunt for Super Mario Brothers. I'm going to assume that the challenge hunt was finding all the red coins, because that was what it was on the Game Boy Color version. They hid red coins in each one of the stages. Fully complete. Challenge hunt. So they have challenge hunt for that as well. And they did challenge hunt for special. And then complete every level in You versus Boo. You versus Boo for Lost Levels for special. What does that say? Beat every golden Boo? Oh, that's gonna be hard. Collect every bronze medal in Marathon? I haven't checked out what Marathon is. Is Marathon the thing where it's like one full long thing if you die? There was a hack I saw the other day that was like Mario, but the whole thing is level 1-1. And the concept is you start from 1-1 and the entire game is seamless. Like it just takes you from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. and you play through the whole thing. And if you die, as per Mario rules, you start over from the beginning. And so if you get to like stage 5, 6 or something, or 5, 4 or 6, 6, 2 or whatever, and you die, it just takes you back to the very beginning because it's the whole thing is one stage. I wonder if that's what marathon mode is, or if they did something different for this one. Every bronze medal, every silver medal, every gold medal. Complete a full game marathon for Super Mario Brothers Warpless. Or any percent, either or. Okay. And then what? Now complete a full game of marathon for Super Mario Brothers Lost Levels. Special. Get a P rank in every level for All Night Nippon. So that's what Mappy was talking about. Oh, they actually have a thing for Worlds 9 through D in Super Mario Brothers Lost Levels? That's cool. I hope you don't have to unlock it the same way. If I remember correctly, the way that you had to unlock those stages on the original game was you had to beat Lost Levels like 8 times or something. You had to beat the game 8 times in a row. And then once you did that, you would get access to World 9, and then it would take you like World 9A, World 9, you know, like there's like a bunch of extra stuff at the end of the game that was tacked on. I hope they don't make you do that on this. That would kind of suck, actually. I don't want to play that game 8 times. So, all right. So this has a different. I'm curious about these custom levels. Let me check this out real quick. Beep 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 beep. This is straight from the Game Boy Color. Can I download levels, or do I have to download them outside of this? All right. So I just hit the open folder, and it opened a Windows folder on my computer. Let's browse. Oh, well, there you go. People have already started making stages. Look at y'all. Look at us. Look at us. There's 6 stages already, and somebody made a 5-star difficulty stage already. Welcome to SMBR. Alright, can I like see everything? I see jumps. Is this everything that's on here? How many pages are there? Holy crap, there's already 6 friggin' pages of stuff. I believe I can fly. Welcome to SMBR. Well, thanks, Fanny. I don't know who you are. Time to explore the classics. I'm going to download the map, and we're going to play it with Luigi. Why not? Let's see what the big deal is. I don't know where the song is from, but it sounds like you can add your own music. When Mom said we got Mario Maker at home, she was talking about this. Does anybody know what this song is? Can anybody ID what this song is? Got poison mushrooms. Yeah, I'm just taking a look at what it is. I'm curious. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, we got bones, son. This is the first game that was. This is the first stage that was on the bottom. Yeah, you can make your own levels. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it on the stream, no, but yes, you can make your own levels. That's another thing why this thing is kind of neat, and why I'm concerned that I don't know how long it's gonna last. So this right here is from the first stage of Mario Brothers 2, aka Lost Levels. This little thing right here, this little. What would you call this? Construct? That's a Mario Brothers 2 reference. And they have poison mushrooms, so don't touch those. That's so cool. Oh, you already made 2? That's tight. So the music, are you able to since you have experience with this, do you upload your own music, or do you pick from like a pre-prepared list of songs or whatever? Like, could you pull a song from another NES ROM? Is that the idea? I don't want to eat that. Free pick. I know you can do custom tiles, themes. Not sure about music. Okay. So somebody made this song. That's what I'm thinking. Like, what if they made like allowed you to like actually load NSF files? NSF is like the audio format. I think it's literally called nose fart. But if you could do that, you could load NSF stuff from other games and do copyright infringement on levels never before seen. Y'all remember Nesticle? Anybody here old enough to remember Nesticle? Welcome to SMU. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. It would be pretty sick if they made it. Yeah, I know the Super Mario World Maker on site. You could do custom music. Okay. There you go. Can I rate the stage? Is that a thing I can do? Oh, you can edit their stage? Oh, because I've downloaded it. Oh. So let me open up the menu here. Okay, yeah, so they built it pretty similar to Mario Maker. I'm not entirely sure why I'm not entirely sure why the bot decided that was bad, but I remember using Not So Fatso to listen to nose farts back in the day. Heck yeah, man. Oh, you rate it on the website. Oh. Trying to get Prince of Persia Maker off the ground? That would be fun. It would be in 3D though. They actually put the little Hudson Bee in here? Yo, that's wild. What does the Hudson Bee do? Hold on. Can I like drag it or something? Hold on. Lucky Star. There's E. Oh man. How do I place an item? Look it. There you go. Now can I test it? How do I test it? What does the bee do? It's just points? Oh, okay. That's cute. That's a cool little reference. Now I'm just straight up playing the game, right? How do I exit? Go and die. Alright. You can download and you can... No thank you. Well, hey, there you go. What's up, Viral Stigma? I see you. Literally, I see you right there. I see you on the menu. Look at that. Look at that. And you're featured too? It's chilly in here. It might be time to get moving and warm up. You think you're hot stuff, right? That's what I thought. You better start moving before your bones get chilled. It's time to start traversing these frozen fungi until we can find somewhere hot to sleep. These days, Bowser makes a ton of castles. There should be one around here. Don't scroll. Hey, what's up, Jahan? Welcome in. We're not doing 2D Prince of Persia, but I believe you. Why would it do that? Why can't I just like scroll it and like? Anyway, extra. Find the 3 drunken toads and their 99 barrels of wine. All right. I guess we're gonna play as Toad since we're finding drunken. So this is Super Mario Brothers Remastered. This is a copyright infringement notice waiting to happen. Is what this is, J-Hat. It was released yesterday in celebration of the 40th anniversary of Mario Brothers. A fan made it, and you have to use a. Oh crap! You have to use a. What is that? All right, brother. Did that just kill you? I didn't even know what that is. I believe you. I believe you, Vector. I believe in you. I played Prince of Persia, of course. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I know, right? So I guess the lawyers don't work on the weekend. they gotta take time to write the notice. Oh, those are barrels. Oh, okay. I was like, what the heck are those supposed to be? They look like plates to me. Yeah, I was gonna say Andy. We know a guy named Andy. He would totally be into Prince of Persia maker. He he did a speed run. Does it just drop? Oh, it just drops all the way. Okay. Can I step on them? Can I step on the barrels? May I see them? No. But yeah, this is basically like a compendium. It's a compendium of shoot. It's a compendium of like what makes Mario cool. You provide the ROM, and then this thing has like the original Mario Brothers 1. You can play in widescreen or you can play in 4x3. It's got Lost Levels or Mario Brothers 2. It's got Mario Brothers Special, and it has the All Night Nippon version. The physics seem to be loosely based on the Mario Maker physics. It's a bit more floaty than the original game. I did notice that. Mappy was in here too, and he agrees that it seems a little bit floatier than normal. It could also be that, from what I was reading, Toad has different physics, and then they gave Luigi his little floaty jump too. But even when I was playing Mario, the jumps felt a bit more floatier than what I remember. So you are right. You're right to notice that. Does it always go left? Okay, it always goes left, regardless of what direction you're looking. I've gotten used to it, but it's not quite original. Oh shoot, it's not quite original Mario Brothers physics. I just keep running into them. I think it's serviceable. It ain't bad. It feels about right to what Nintendo would have done with the Mario Maker. I think it's closer to Mario Maker 2 than Mario Maker 1. Oh shoot. Code like faster or something? Like, what's the deal? Oh, I was looking at chat. Yeah, I was wondering where the song is from. Well, that's why we're playing this, my brother. We're playing this because screw Nintendo, screw $80 releases of video games, screw Mario Galaxy 2, screw Metroid Prime 4 with their with their motorcycles. Freaking Mario Galaxy, that movie. The entirety of all Mario history is Mario 1 followed by Mario Galaxy. That makes sense. Oh my god, I'm being careless at this moment. I got further. I keep trying to like pay attention to chat. Probably should just focus on that. I should lock in and focus on the game, as opposed to looking left every so often to see. Anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out here. I kind of want to check out Booing You. I will definitely try to clear this off stream though, I think, if I can't do it in this next run. It's a neat idea, and I'm glad somebody decided to celebrate Mario's legacy in a way that feels appropriate, as opposed to you know, whatever Nintendo's freaking doing nowadays. Alright, let's go to menu. How do I exit out of here? There we go. Cool. All right, so yes, so this is the title screen. When you play a game, you can pick, like I was saying, these versions of the game. They also included the Game Boy Color Super Mario Deluxe stuff. You can change it to widescreen, 4x3. You can change the rendering a bit. Have every language available. A ton of languages actually. I got an achievement. I beat the first game already. You were expecting to see SMB3 in the menu? Well, that's a different game. All these games are technically based on the same engine. which is probably why they did it this way. I'm guessing. I mean, who cares about the movie? I'll probably end up watching it because my son will want to watch it, and I'm sure it will be a forgettable experience. All right, Jahan. I'll leave, man. Just tell me how you really feel. Okay, what is marathon? Is it literally just play the whole game? Oh, it's a time-based thing. Oh, it's a time. Okay, they call it a marathon. Really, it's just like a. Okay, I get it. I understand. I am interested in the U&Boo stuff. I know, but the menu is the same as the cartridge when you got all the games on the end. Yeah, that's true. Mario 2 is a pretty modified engine from SMB1. It will. Again, I don't know how they made this. I do have a star for the single clear at the top. You guys see that? You see the Super Mario Brothers star? I have a star next to it. Super. It's right there. I don't know what I said, Vector. I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, it sounds different. Maybe they really did use the NES sound engine to create these tunes. This is different from the Game Boy intonation. Oh, yeah, and I say that all the time. I know how to play this with Mario, I think. At least I hope. I spent a lot of time doing this game. Let's see if the muscle memory will stick. I screwed up already. Nope, screwed up. Restarting it. You guys know, I don't know if you ever played the Game Boy Color version of this game, but I obsessed over this. I have half a mind to like break out my copy of the game and like see my high scores and see if I could actually beat them. Beat myself as a kid. The problem is if you're not fast enough, he'll lock you in there and then you're freaking screwed. I know this because I freaking spent so much time doing that. I already screwed up. That's okay, we keep it moving. Part of the problem is the physics are feeling off, but you know, it is what it is. Deluxe was cool, except the screen was very tiny. Oh, you just have to keep doing it? They don't just automatically give you the cool... Yeah, the zoom really kind of hurt it, but there's not really much you can do about it, unfortunately. That was just the ratio of the screen. You're almost always better served staying with the smaller Mario, because you can like squeeze in more stuff. Right. Of course. I did worse. And the Black Ghost, like, so Black Ghost, from what I remember, was the hardest ghost on the original one. I think they added new ghosts for this game. It seems that way. But they don't do like every stage, right? It didn't. At least it doesn't appear that way. I screwed up already. Look at that. He gives you a hint. That noise effect that he makes means he's about to hit the switch. And on here, they added a little indicator on the bottom right corner that he's gonna do what he's gonna do. Ooh, I beat my PB, baby. Second channel hit 10K. Pizza burgers for everybody. Congratulations, Vector. Am I allowed to, like, you know, advertise for you? Can I say what it is? Well, you're a VIP. You can do whatever you want. You peanut butter jelly time. Shoot, I messed up already. I don't know that I'm going to do all this all over again. I appreciate that it's here, though. It is cool. It's like a... It's unlocking the nostalgia bones. Whatever that means. Oh crap! No. A little barely better. I'm here to spread pizza burgers across the world. I don't need the promo. You do need the pizza though. So yeah, Golden Boo. I don't think Gold Boo existed on the GBC version. No, that was it. That was the leap of faith. You gotta get them bones unlocked. After all these years, those bones are all fused together from not touching them. They turn into fossils. That was it, brother. Oh god, I'm screwed. I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat him. You nerd! Yeah. You gotta be like right on top of him the entire time. If you're not ahead of him consistently, you're not gonna win. There you go. That was the move they wanted me to do. No, dude. Oh, it's over. It's over. It's over. I bet there are speedrun playtested the gold slightly worse than him. It seems doable. You just have to like not mess up, right? You just have to get good. Like most things in life. You just have to like not screw up horrendously. God. This is tough, but yeah, so what this ghost is leaning on, and whoever designed this ghost knows, there is definitely like an optimal path. And you would naturally figure it out as you unlock more ghosts on the original version of the game. Because they intend you to be able to hit those things consistently so that you're actually able to like get in there. See that right there, that little rubbing against stuff is bad physics. Oh, what? Oh, he freaking screwed me over. That's bad physics. So, like, I was running into that earlier when I was trying to hit a block in, like, just the main game playthrough. You have to hit stuff squarely, not directly in the middle, but, like, enough in the middle so that you can actually trigger the hitbox of whatever thing you're trying to hit. If you don't, Mario sort of just, like, sidles up against it, rubs against it, and then you just drop to the side. Look at his goofy face. Look at that goofy mofo. Yeah, you literally have to be perfect, though. Making them faces. Yeah, if you, like, mess up once, you're done. You're cooked. And that right there, that is what I'm talking about. There's like a weird like, it's like he's sliding up against the side of a block. They had ghosts in Midnight Run too. I'm sorry, Midnight Run, Midnight Club. Oh, dude. Oh, man. I always forget I'm supposed to hit that one. That man, what is that? What is that? What would you call that? You see that? You see how I like jumped like 3 times because I was on the edge? It's like the boxes have butter on them. Oh no! Oh no! It's definitely edging. That's not something that I remember that the original game did. I wonder if that's a holdover from like however they're trying to code the collision to follow Mario Maker rules or logic or something. Oh, I screwed up. Didn't jump early enough. I clipped the bottom drop. Was Midnight Club that strict in terms of like making mistakes, ending a run? Oh my god, I hate that. That's horrible. That's horrible. That's terrible. Why would they do that? I'm about to put in a GitHub pull request and be like, "Yo, fix your physics, brother. I'm 40 years old and this ain't how I remember the game." That's gonna make this game really hard. Because there are some later stages that are like really precise like moves and like that's just not fair. Alright, this might be the run. If I don't screw it up. Alright, I got it. Nice. Alright, I'm done. I'm done with this. Get out of here. You're cooked. Trash. To be clear, I did all of those stages on the Game Boy Color. I'm probably not going to do it again. But, you know, it's there. Alright, so what I wanted to check out, from what I was hearing, that All Night Nippon is like a different mode entirely. Like they changed the gameplay mechanics. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, so you know we've all seen Lost Levels. We know that's like special. What is special? What is special? I've heard of this. I've heard of special, but I don't know what's special about it. Like I don't know where the origin of special is from. Does anybody remember? Anybody in the chat know about the history of Mario Brothers? You can pinpoint what the heck special was, where it came from. AKA use Google. Because I definitely have seen that title screen before, but I don't know where it came from. That's the confusing thing, right? Like, they definitely used the SMB ROM, so it's not like they didn't have access to the code base. But I think they use the SMB ROM for assets. At least that's the implication that I saw. It's an asset thing. And an excuse to say that the ROM doesn't come with the game, so it won't run unless you have the ROM. Right? Which I guess that's fine. But yeah, you would hope that they would make it play pretty much exactly like the original game, if they're gonna go through the trouble. I still think though that there was a high amount of care on this. I'm still impressed with what they managed to do here. It's cool. Like this is a cool thing. And I'm from what I'm playing, especially since I didn't pay for it, It's not bad. Like it really is. This could have been so much worse. Also, you know, they're basically making Mario Maker. Is Mario Maker 2 servers already down? Are they like offline? Because this is basically going to be a viable Mario Maker thing. I know that someone's made like a Mario Maker thing already for PC, but like this is another version of that. Still up, right? But wasn't it like something like you couldn't play all the maps after a certain point? I don't know. You're still uploading levels? Okay. Then maybe it was just SMB1, period. I know that there was like a race to try to clear every stage on SMB1 or Super Mario Maker 1 before the servers were shut down, so that's probably what I was thinking of. The servers on Mario Maker 1 are gone. Okay. Wait, why did I go to stage world? Oh, never mind. I don't know what's special about this. Special. What's so special? I like how Toadette plays. He feels good. Heck. Oh, that would have been cool to have, like a versus Mario. Maybe it's an unlockable or something. All right, so hold on. I'm gonna do some research. Super Mario Bros. I probably should look this up before I start streaming. Super Mario Bros. Special was a game developed by. Oh, that's what it was. Oh, it was developed by Hudson Soft. That's why it has the Hudson B in the game. That's what it was. So I was asking earlier why the Hudson B was an item in the Mario Maker portion of the game. The Hudson B, the Hudson Soft B, Hachi something or other, gives you 8,000 points when you pick it up, and they included it, you know, in this game as a placeable. Super Mario Bros. Special, according to the Super Mario Bros. Wiki, it was developed by Hudson, and it was released for the NEC PC8801 and the Sharp X1 series of Japanese computers. So it was a Nintendo licensed follow-up to Super Mario Bros. Released 3 months after the Lost Levels, and it was for all those NEC computers. And in there, I'm looking at the list of items, and it has the Hachisuke item in it, as well as the Lucky Star. The Lucky Star looks like the Hudson like Nebula logo. I don't know if you guys remember that. Yeah, his name is Hachisuke, apparently. But then it has like the little Sammy logo too. Yeah, I don't know. Are you guys familiar with the Sammy logo? Maybe I can like just share this on the screen, huh? Can I just like show the browser? Show, not tell, right? Hold on. Wrong browser. Want to do like a window capture, right? There we go. Can I make that a little bigger? Might as well. That way you guys don't have to like look off anywhere. This is what I was talking about. So they included this. They included this little dude here as a placeable item. Mario finds this item, he'll get 8,000 points. Found in World 1-1. And this right here, this little, they call it a Lucky Star. It resembles an atom, but there's a Sammy logo NES. They have a very similar logo. They have like the old school one was like a little atom thing going on. So I think there's some crossover there. I like to think so. So that's cool. All right, so yeah, I was wondering what Special was about, and that's why it was a freaking PC version. So I'm playing illicit goods right here. I'm playing NEC maps, or rather PC maps on a Nintendo styled emulator. How cool is that? Pretty neat. I think I remember watching a video about it, which is why it like tickled something in my brain, like a memory. Yeah, man. Japanese computers in general, like Japanese consumer gaming computers, or just PCs in general, where they had like different specific use cases, and some of them became, you know, game machines, even though technically they were capable of more. That's a whole, like, I'm aware, clearly I'm aware of that stuff, but I'm not a historian. I couldn't tell you exactly what games are on each console and what the ports are and what the, you know, what the implications of the games developed on that system were that would later be ported to other stuff. It's wild. So basically this is just like this is a homemade licensed commissioned version of a Mario Brothers game that wasn't directly made by Nintendo, is what I'm playing right now, in so many words. That's cool. I like that. It's a cool remix. I mean, according to the wiki, it was licensed. Tight remix. Very tight. Yeah, that's a lot of money, J-Han. that's a ton of cash, brother. They re-released it. Somebody was like, they made a version. New songs, new music. I wonder if this music was based on the Hudson, the special. All right, so I think this game saves your progress. Yeah, okay. See, it still says World 2-1 on the top. So if I come back to this later, I can just pick up where I left off. It's a remix of the All Stars Bowser theme. Okay, so I think my theory then is correct, that they actually managed somehow to recreate the music using the sound engine or something from the NES ROM. Because, like I was saying, the Boo and You, it's the same instrumentation, like it's the same song, but the sound fonts sounded off. And my theory is they're using the NES sound fonts as opposed to the Game Boy Color sound fonts, which is why it sounded that way. That's cool. That's a neat little oddity. I've never played Special. I've never gone through the trouble of trying to emulate an old Japanese PC system. So select world. All right, we're gonna try to play All Night Nippon. All Night Nippon Brothers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I thought they made like a so yeah, the dude is here. He's here. That weird guy, that weird Goomba guy. And they added a crowd. Oh, it's a that's what he meant by combo system. I'm supposed to keep killing enemies, keep the combo going. This is bizarre. How am I supposed to? Okay. Do I get credit for fireworks? There's no fireworks. There are fireworks. This is bizarre. A lot of money would be going all in on PC-88, PC-98, Sharp X1, X68K, MSX, and an FM Towns Marty. You could even get that Sega computer. Yeah, don't do that. My man's out here buying every Japanese computer, but is allergic to OLEDs. Oh, just the stand up computer, the CPU with the case. I know what you're talking about. I've seen that too. I don't know what the market is on those computers, man. I wish I knew. I don't know that tariffs would be the issue. I think it's idiots that insist that they know what they have. If you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean by those guys? Shoot. You think 300 is high? I think 300 sounds like not enough. How much did they launch for? Oh no, I screwed up. Oh crap, how am I supposed to get over there in time? That's how much they were in Super Potato at the store? Were they in good condition at least? It's got Bomberman! B for brilliant? Yeah, you don't have to do that. Konami gave you a way to do that. You can just like play Subsistence or whatever version of MGS it was on. Why would you do that when you can just play? Oh, you get combos for coins? Oh, you keep your combo going if you hit the coins. Okay, I get it. That's cool, I guess. And you can reset your thing. Oh shoot, dude! I'm S rank. No, I was S rank. Now I screwed it up. I blew it up. I don't quite understand how this game works. I think I'm starting to get it. So yeah, getting the mushrooms is good. Because it resets your combo timer. And so does the one up. Oh, I got P. I got P. Oh, I'm gonna screw it up. I'm gonna screw it up. No! That was P for perfect. I was there. I guess my point is I don't really have nostalgia for those computers. I think they're cool. I think they're an interesting milestone in game development, especially for coming out of Japan. I think a lot of them have a ton of smut. Vector and I had a conversation not that long ago talking about was it Brian Crescente that wrote that book about like Japanese games and things like that, Vector? He pointed me towards a book that someone had written that was a games reviewer. And I was reading through it and I was like, yeah, okay, great. And there's like a lot of stuff I'd already known and some stuff that I didn't know, but then like the way that it was Bash, okay. And Bashcroft. And there was like some stuff in there that was like completely ridiculous because he like missed the forest for the trees. Anyway, the point is that actually pointed me towards looking up some other Japanese game magazines at the time. And I found some pretty cool ones that were related to like it was a magazine for games, but it had sales figures. But they also covered all the PC stuff at the same time. So like you'd have a whole thing about Super Famicom, a whole thing about Sega Genesis. At the time, I think there were some PlayStation things in there. And then they had like all the PC reviews. But like the screenshots that they shared of all the PCFX games and the PC98 games, it was just straight on, full on porno thumbnails in the books, like completely shameless. It's just like this is the game. Check out this hentai game, and it's just like there's a woman spread eagle showing off her juicy bits, and it was just all there in the magazine. This game sold 10,000 copies. I was just like, oh my god, like what were they doing here? Like, and then on the next page it would be like Nobuo Uematsu being reviewed for his contributions to Final Fantasy VI or something like that. It just made me laugh so hard. I was like, golly, dude. Japan really was doing the most back then, I guess. They kind of still are if you know where to look. Anyway, Jahan said something along the lines of, depends on what type of MSX you're looking for. It should be less than 300, but a good 2 Turbo R, yeah, that might go for a lot. I would want computers to actually mess around programming. The games would be secondary. I mean, yeah, most people purchase them for the games. That's just how it is. My nostalgia for my old PC consisted of turning it on, getting something to eat for 25 minutes, then, after I entered my login, another 20 minutes of doing something random while I got ready. Yeah, it took forever, man. You're right. Same reason why you don't want those little computers, and then you actually try it. Yeah. It contrasted against how sideline adult game. Yeah, I mean, they were more concerned about the children, right? Think of the children. They tried to do the adult stuff with the Atari, and you know, those were like games that they held behind the counter that you had to like ask for specifically, right? Should have got that flower. Oh, come on, brother. I didn't lose my combo. Oh, breaking blocks counts? Oh, word. Shoot. Okay, breaking blocks counts. Okay. I see. Does Night Trap count? Custer's Revenge is probably the one that counts the most, because that one's actually like just straight up a porno game. Night Trap had controversy, but I don't think it was a porno game necessarily. Like, there was a goal to it. You survive the night or whatever. I think I screwed up. Nobody will ask for them since the dude at the counter would know your secret. It's like trying to buy condoms. What are you gonna buy those condoms for, sir? I'm gonna fill them with cornstarch, so I can cornstarch and pennies, so I can smack you upside the head with it. What do you think I'm gonna do with it? Okay, if I can get there in time. That's hard, brother. Aw, oh, man. Do I need to like have the star to like do that? How do you keep a P? How do you keep a P? Clearly you're gonna wrap it around the end of your trumpet and play the Mario theme song. Yeah, which trumpet? My love trumpet? Got him. Did they even bother going down? Did I break my combo? I think I broke my combo. That sucks. Oh, it doesn't give me the full thing. Oh. Okay. Condoms can be used to keep your barrel dry or store up a liter of water if you lose your canteen. Yeah, man. That's real life tips right there. Will video on YouTube, no lie. It's a Full Metal Panic reference? I didn't even know. Didn't even know, man. That's okay, that's clever. The combo rips. Very funny. Very funny. I didn't think you could do that with the trombone. I mean, I think the point of that video, if I had to guess, was to show that yes, condoms are very stretchable. that they don't rip as often as you might think. You know, most rips are caused by user error. They kind of have to be. I'm waiting for the How It's Made episode on condoms. How it's made. The condom is first stretched onto the trombone and... Wasn't there supposed to be a star around here? Like, oh my god, it's the Star of David. Oh, the star keeps your thing from losing. But I can't get a P. Why am I still A? Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. Why is Crazy Lady blocked by my bot? That's dumb. Yeah, it would be easy to like poke a hole in it. P is for perfect. Okay, cool. I've done it. I've done what I wanted to do. So getting a star is essential to keep you moving, keep you grooving. What's up, PS You Love Me? Welcome in. Everybody say hi to PS You Love Me. So PS You Love Me and I we did a collab stream the other day. I was going to do it with Vector, but my timing was so bad, I wasn't able to do it, unfortunately. So I ended up doing it with PS You Love Me, who's the homie. He's the speedrunner guy. And I did it super late, because he's always on super late. So if you enjoy Shenmue 3 or games like Link to the Past Randomizer, mainly Shenmue 3. Or I'm sorry, Shenmue 1 and 2. Okay, Vector, we can do it next time. I still want to do it with you because what ended up happening with me and PS You Love Me was that we ended up doing like essentially a podcast. I did export it. I'm going to put it on YouTube. We can check it out. But yeah, I kind of want to keep doing that because it was really easy to do. Like even in that test run, we were doing it on the fly, and we can have multiple people on there. So I don't see any reason why we couldn't just do that for like a group of streamer friends, Vector included. And, you know, do something cool with it, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be co-op games, but it would be a good opportunity to, like, you know, because we have a community here, right? I like to think we have a pretty cool, tight-knit community. It would be fun to do just as a thing every so often. All right, man. I think I'm done for tonight. I've already done 2 hours, and I have to go to work tomorrow, but you know, this has been really fun. I appreciate all you guys for hanging out, and of course, thank you, Yusuf, for the raid earlier. For those who missed it, I have a new raid animation. I'll just play it one more again for everybody who may have missed it coming in, because I just added this not that long ago. I think Vector saw it, and a couple other folks saw it. I hope you appreciate it.
I got this girl and she wants me to duke her. I told her I'll come scoop her around 8. She said, that sounds great. Shorty girl's a trooper. No matter what I need her to do, she be like, on his own throne, the boss like King Cooper. On the microphone, he forced the ring. Average MCs is like a TV blooper. MF Doom, he's like DB Cooper.